Hello, friends and families from Caring for Carers, a source of inspiration. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to talk about what to do with goals and challenges, and should we place them in our lives or should we just flow with life? And I think this is an amazing question that I was asked today. As you think, as you know, moms, we always like moms usually know, moms are right and they know what we need. And so I asked my mom today, okay, what's the topic for this live? And this is what she gave me. So I know this is exactly what we need to be talking about today. It's what is it? What's the difference between having a challenge, having a goal, like a self-set challenge, a goal, or just allowing ourselves to flow through life? So let's see what I can share with you. What are my thoughts around this, so that you can have a feel of it and decide for yourself what is it that you want to have in your life. So I think definitely for me, it's a mix of everything. When you've got a goal and you set up a goal and you say, oh, this is what I want to be doing in my life. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to have in a certain time. That's so exciting, because usually when those goals come, they're because there's something that you're wanting to have in your life. Yes, so they're really exciting in that moment. The thing is, when you start going towards them and things get a little bit challenging and you don't really know how to move forward or know how to do the next move to get to them, and then frustration comes in. And if you don't get the result, the expectation that you had in your mind, like, that's disappointment, complete disappointment. And then we say, well, then why have goals in my life if I'm going to be disappointed? I prefer just not to have any ideas and enjoy life as it is. Well, there's, as I said, a bit of everything, but I'm going to try and explain it from emotional point of view. Yes? The emotional point of view would tell us to, okay, have our goal set. Think, what is it that we really want to go to in our life? Because that will give us a focus and somewhere to give our energy to. Yes? So when you have focus and you're giving energy to something, you're starting to attract the things that will make it happen. The thing is that for you to get to that point, you need to build up skills. You need to build up the person who you need to be able to be present in that experience that you want to live. And so those are the challenges. Those are the things that get tricky as we go. And if on those moments we say, oh no, I just can't do this, and I stop living my dream, and I stop like dreaming about that goal that I want to achieve, then I'm going to be stuck there and I'm going to be disappointed that I didn't get it. Along the way, we're going to have lots of clues, and those clues come with the emotions. When there's things that don't feel good, we really need to check into our heart. And this is the way I see it. I just put all my attention in my heart, in this chest space, all this part here. Not only here, but for some it might be just here, the physical heart, but it's more like all my chest area. And as I put my attention there, I feel if when I think about what I'm gonna do, it contracts or it expands. And you'll see that sometimes, even if there's fear around it, you feel it like it's expanding. So I say, and scientists also say, like, fear and excitement, they're just a little bit apart in the scale of frequencies. Yes? So it comes fear and then excitement. And so you just need to help your body understand that what you're feeling, it's not a fear. You're not running away from it. You're actually really excited that it's going to happen. And so just do this little short exercise with me. I invite you to imagine feeling a little bit of fear. Feel it. I feel it in my stomach, like right here, and so it contracts. But when I think about expansion and excitement, it just goes, hey, a little twitch, and I'm excited. But it's still there, it's more intense. I'm excited about something and I'm ready to do it. So if you just felt that, if you can tune into that, have a little moment, fear, excitement, fear, excitement, fear, excitement, you'll start to tune into how the difference are in what you're feeling, and you start to be able to understand what your heart and your body and your gut is telling you when you're going to be doing something. Okay, so tuning into our body is one of the most important things to start learning to start understanding where we want to go. Yes. And so if it comes from the excitement of going there and, okay, I need to do this, I know it's hard, I know it's not the ideal thing, but if I go through this, I'll be able to nail my goal, then go for it. If it's like so fearful and you want to hide and run away from it, then you need to go back to your goal and say, okay, what's happening here? Why is this situation happening before I get my goal? What is it that I want to learn or understand before I achieve my goal? And so what is it that this person in this moment, this version of me, needs to shift in order to be able to be the person that I want to be for that goal, for that amazing experience that I want to have? When we ask that, we will be able to recognize the skills that we're building to achieve that goal. We will be able to recognize that there's things that are hard for us to go through, that are difficult, that life is challenging us in certain ways, but that if we go through them, it's going to be so exciting, and it's going to be so, like, you're going to feel your self-power. You're going to say, yes, I managed to do this. And if I did that, like, imagine what else can I do? And sometimes what I've gone through is with goals, you set up a goal, but as soon as you're getting closer to it, as soon as you go through that first challenge or step and you want to go further up, you will want to go further up. So it's like, oh, now that I know I can do this, then my goal is actually not this, but now it's this. And so it's like you keep walking up a ladder and a new ladder comes up. And that's life. It's the way we evolve. It's the way we're able to move forward in life. And if we knew everything we could do in this moment, and if we were living the life of our dreams in this moment, some people think, well, it would be boring. I wouldn't have anything else to do. And sometimes challenges come up because of that. Because if you had your goal, well, what else is next? So I'm here to tell you, when you're living your dream, that's inspiration for your next dream. So it is worth going after your dream. It is worth being up there, because from there, you'll see a whole new perspective, and you'll have new goals, new things to dream for, new things to experience. So don't think you'll ever go somewhere and just be stuck there, because you're not going to be stuck anywhere. That's what life is about. It's a continuous evolution of things. Okay? So last year, we had a very particular situation, and I began to use it as an example of what I'm explaining here. With my mother-in-law, we were planning to go to Japan. We had this amazing trip planned to Japan. This was March 2020. And for us going to Japan with her, she had to come from Colombia to Australia. And then from Australia, we were going to go all together to Japan. It sounded amazing. We knew we were gonna have the best time of our lives. They were talking about closing the borders, but we thought, yeah, they will close it for a couple of days, then we can go, we will move things around, it's okay, come to Australia, we'll decide what to do from here. So she came in the day just before borders closed, and from there she was supposed to be with us 2 months, and we were supposed to be traveling to Japan, and the excitement was Japan. But we adapted. Things changed and we adapted to that change. And what we adapted to was she stayed 8 months in Australia with us. We had the best time of our lives. We traveled in Australia, COVID permitting, what we could do, being very mindful. We did lots of walks, lots of exercise. And what she was able to experience was something that she had never dreamt of. Because in Colombia, you don't get to walk as much around, not with being with fear of something happening to you. COVID is being much harder over there. And so those 8 months where we got to walk here, we were just always walking in the bush. And she got to see where we live, how we live. And she started saying, wow, even though I thought Japan was going to be the best thing for me, actually being with you guys has given me so much inspiration and a new way of thinking and a new way of seeing things. And I would love to eventually come to live in Australia if that's possible. But if not, I've already had this 8 months here, and these 8 months here are priceless and so valuable. So that's what I say. When we have a goal, we might not get, she didn't get to go to Japan, not in this travel, not in this moment, but she got to experience so many new things thanks to that goal, that just noticing that and being so grateful about that is amazing. And it doesn't give you the frustration or the disappointment. It just allows you to adapt to life and to value everything that happens in your life. If she hadn't had the dream of going to Japan, she would have never come for 8 months to Australia to share with her son and me. Like, she would never have thought of being 8 months with us. And it was the most amazing time for us. So just think about things and challenges and your goals as that, something that you can have your mindset to, but at the same time, you can release the expectation of how it's going to present in your life and when it's going to present to your life. Just allow it to be and see what's going to happen as you place your focus onto that dream. Because anyway, when we're focusing on our dreams, we're excited, we're having fun, we're enjoying it. And with that energy around you, whatever it's coming to you, you're creating an amazing thing for sure. You're going to be creating so much fun for yourself and for those around you. So yes, it is worth it to have a dream, a goal, a challenge that you set yourself to. And then just learn to embrace what happens instead of run away from it. Feel it, notice the excitement again of having your goal, and allow yourself to adapt to the new situations as you're evolving with it. Yes, and as you allow your dream to evolve too. Having it stuck in your mind and saying, oh, it has to be this way, it's not what will help you achieve and feel good when you achieve it. Because sometimes people achieve their goals, but they were so focused on the experience that they wanted, and they didn't allow all the learning around it in the process, that when they get there, it's like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel good. I don't really like it. I don't really enjoy this. And that feels like a failure, and that is really hard to navigate and go through. So the invitation for you is to enjoy the path as you go to your dream, as you go through your challenges, and as you live your life. So all the best for everyone. If you've got any questions or comments, I would love to see them here. I would, if you have ideas on what you want me to be talking about, giving you any lights, ideas, inspiration, please comment below. I would love to start giving you some answers and sharing a little bit more with you. So all the best, lots of love and light for this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.